Hi, everybody. We are in fundraising season, and I thought that I would take a moment to talk to you about something that isn't often talked about. These. Do you know about these? You know, every time that I see a piece of mail come into my house before this, with this thing on it, I would think that it was like some gigantic corporation, mass mailing done by a machine. It is not. And in order to qualify for this as a nonprofit, you have to go through this enormously complicated process with the U.S. Postal Service to be able to even purchase these, which gives you a huge discount on mailing. And when you're talking about, 5,000 pieces or whatever that you're trying to send out, those numbers add up, and it really makes a difference for nonprofits to be able to get a decent, cost on mailing. Mailing costs us so much money. Not to mention the fact that we, when people are doing fundraisers, often you'll get one of these, and then you'll even get a little actual stamp in here. So not only is it costing us, what this is, it's also costing us the stamp that's going to get hopefully a check back into our organization. And I'm telling you this because usually when I get something that looks like this in the mail with that kind of stamp, I just grab it and I toss it because I didn't notice or didn't know that people actually sat down and did this and worked really, really hard for this. And so I'm sharing that with you because, our organization, Vanguard Culture, we're just a small, little, all-volunteer organization, and we work so, so hard to support San Diego's creative industry workforce. Yet, this is the kind of work that it takes to be able to fundraise in order to continue our programming. And we've been working on this for days now, and we have a whole other tray over there that's already full. But I wanted you to know that if you do get a piece of mail from us with that on it, would you at least please just open it? Like, don't toss it. It is hard work. It is backbreaking work. We've been sitting on our butts for hours, for days at a time, labeling, stamping, and it's just an enormous amount of work. So, people who run small arts nonprofits, people who run any nonprofits, it is a labor of love. We're not in it for the money. Nobody in our organization makes a salary. We're still working really, really hard, and we do everything we do because we believe in San Diego's creative industry workforce. We believe that you should have the skills, the resources, the networking opportunities to be able to make a living doing what you do. And our arts journalism and our events is really designed to support the creative industries by producing events that will encourage more supporters of the arts. And many of us are just doing it because we really deeply believe in it. So if you are so inclined, please think about making a small donation. If you've benefited from any of our programming through the years, would you please consider making a donation of any amount, $5, $10, or $500, whatever your bandwidth is. Every single part of it is appreciated, not only because, hey, it's nice to get the money, but also because there's a requirement when you receive a grant that you have to fundraise to match that amount. So if we get $5,000, we have to raise $5,000. And this is not just true for us, it's true for all arts nonprofits, all nonprofits, for many of the grants that we've been receiving. So I'm grateful for the grants, but it comes with a huge responsibility and an obligation. So thank you so much for your continued support through the years. Please go to vanguardculture.org and make your donation today. We so appreciate your support. Thank you.